I keep feeling like I'm falling behind because life has been just a little bit busy lately, which we'll get into in just a moment, but it does feel a little weird to say that considering how much I talk about slowing my life down. The last 3 months have been a very busy season for me, and trust me, I don't even like the word busy. It gets used so much it almost stops meaning anything. But the last few months have felt a little bit fuller than I would typically like. That said, as we get into this video, I think you'll see there have also been a lot of good things in this season, some exciting things too. Getting my mammogram done. They have lockers for me and a little, my cute little outfit. Well, that was super easy. Didn't really take that long. That's my third mammogram in my lifetime. It was just a checkup, nothing wrong. Hopefully nothing's wrong. Usually it hurts. This one did not hurt at all, so I don't know if it's new technology or person doing it, but it was perfectly fine. Are you excited? You ready for your pup cup? What? You want a pup cup? See, look how she's like licking her lips. She only does this at Starbucks. Hi, Georgie, you ready? That's way too much. Look at her eyes, they get so big. Even with more on my plate than I would prefer, I'm still holding on to those slower parts of my life, the ones that keep me grounded, the routines, the little practices, the things I've learned over the years that help me feel more balanced. So even though I've had these moments where I felt behind, it's not like everything goes out the window. I'm still here trying to move through it in a way that feels calmer and more sustainable. Well, good morning, everyone. Well, it's time to start this day, and I'm starting it with some ice cream. I've had this Ninja Creamy for, I don't know, a couple of years now. It's the first time I've used it since I've been in this apartment because, as I said, I'm still like getting my bearings, and here it is April, just barely April, and I feel like I'm just getting things settled in this apartment from having moved in here end of September. But as you know, if you've been on watching for a while, it's been a whirlwind. Ice cream for breakfast. Before anybody gets on me and they're like, Amber, you shouldn't be having ice cream for breakfast. It's too much fat, too much carb. It's not actually. I prepped this yesterday. So in it, I have a cup of cottage cheese. I have Fairlife milk. I have protein powder, a little bit of allulose, some creatine, and what else did I miss? Vanilla extract in there. And oh my gosh, it's gonna be so good. So it's the same thing as if I was having my smoothie in the morning. I just choose to have it in an ice cream format. So I'll show you how this works, but it's super easy. I also prepped another one that's chocolate. I think that one's the chocolate brownie batter one, or maybe it's chocolate peanut butter. Oh no, it's cookies and cream. Just do it with protein powder and milk, and you have so much protein in this. I'll figure out the number for the protein and put it on the screen here. I can't remember what it is. Just gonna put this under water for just a second to kind of loosen it up a little bit, so it has a little easier time spinning. So next I'm gonna slide it in here, turn it that way, it's locked, full. And then I'm gonna do light ice cream. First spin is done. So it comes out looking like this. A little like, not like ice cream just yet, but I'm gonna scoop down the sides just a little bit with my knife. Oh, it's already got such a good texture already, but we're gonna spin it again, what's called respin. Full. The respin is done. She's gorgeous. All right, so it actually has the nice hole in there for me. So I'm gonna add in my mix-ins, which I'm gonna do a little bit of granola. And actually I'll do the rest of that. And then a little bit of pecans. All right. Okay. Slide it in, do that, and then we're gonna hit full. We're gonna do mix-ins. Look at that. Oh, just the right texture. So this is my version of a chocolate cheesecake. So the cottage cheese, the strawberry and cream protein powder. That is divine. Absolutely divine. I probably could have added a little bit more allulose. This is the first time I've used that particular protein powder for this. And it's not extremely sweet, so I probably could have put a little bit more sweetener in it, but it's still amazing. Wow. All right. I'm not sponsored by them. I just love it. I sat on the fence forever. Should I buy it? Should I not buy it? Because I just don't want to spend the money on it. It's just another appliance in my kitchen. But I'm so glad I did. It's one of my best purchases, actually, because I love ice cream and I can make it healthy. And, you know, lots of protein is a great way to get protein in. What an absolutely beautiful day it is outside. I literally feel like it was just yesterday that I was going outside, and it was actually probably, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. It was so beautiful. Like, I don't think it's eerie. Some people do, but I walked out and it was just so foggy outside. It was still dark out, very, very foggy. And the lights from the street were shining like this beautiful yellow orange glow because of the fog. It was so, so pretty. And I actually love capturing stuff like that because those are the things sometimes people don't see in the morning because they either don't get up early enough or they don't go outside to see those things. But I love it because the world is kind of quiet still and beautiful, and I don't know, it just feels really peaceful. So now here we are. It's spring. We got spring early, I feel like. Everything is blooming. The trees outside on my sliding door here are blooming and everything's starting to turn green. I know, Georgia, you can't have any of this, baby. Sorry. You already had your breakfast. No. By the way, did you see? I hung my pictures. I'm so excited. It's probably looks a little weird right now. I'm actually going for this eclectic kind of picture wall. I found some inspiration online and I just really love how they did this wall of pictures. So that's what I'm trying to do. Something like that, but of course with my own style, my own pictures and everything. So there's not a lot up there right now, but there will be soon. I actually have today, hopefully it gets here today, I bought the puzzle glue because everybody was like, yeah, you should frame the puzzle. So I don't know how it's gonna look, but I bought the puzzle glue and I bought a frame and it has a mat around it, which I think will be really pretty. So we'll see how it looks. If it's a total disaster, well, then I've ruined the puzzle. I'm gonna make my coffee now, and by popular request, people have asked me, can you do a tutorial on how you make your coffee? So while I'm not going to do a separate video on it, I'm going to do a quick video here that shows you my whole process for using my mocha pot and why I do what I do. All right, let's get into it. So first I heat up the water in the kettle just before it starts boiling. I found that works better because the mocha pot doesn't have to sit on the stove as long and the coffee won't burn that way. For this mocha pot, I use 15 grams of coffee and grind it just under a 3 setting on this grinder, which is a finer grind. That part always depends a little on the beans, the grinder, and how fresh the coffee is, so it usually takes a little bit of trial and error. While that's going on, I froth my milk in an espresso frother and add an unbleached filter to the mocha pot, which is optional. I just like the smoother taste that it creates, and it helps keep the pot a little bit cleaner too. And then I use a dosing funnel so I don't spill coffee grounds everywhere. I level it out with a little shake and a tap, and then I put it on the stove over medium heat. I try not to rush that part because too much heat can scorch the coffee. And once it starts making that sputtering sound, it's ready to pour. All right, so that's actually it. By the way, that is called a 4-cup mocha pot. I don't know why they call it a 4-cup. Maybe it's like tiny little espressos is what they're referring to. But it's a 4-cup mocha pot, so just in case you're interested in that, I'll link it down in the bottom so you have access to the exact one that I have. We started our first book on the table membership. It's on my website, by the way, if you're interested, but it's like YouTube memberships or Patreon, but I host it on my own website just so it can stay really organized. April is the first month of the book club, so we just started our first book, and unfortunately my library did not have it available. All of the physical books were already loaned out, so I ended up having to get it on a Kindle, which I think my Kindle, I don't even know where my Kindle is at. I have this iPad that I love, and it's nice and big, and it's the non-glare kind, so I'm just gonna read it on that. It's a little heavy, but I will probably use the Kindle in my bedroom. But I love that, you know, the great thing about the Kindle is that it actually keeps your place. So if you're reading on multiple devices, it just picks up where you left off. So anyways, excited for the book club. Everybody seems to be really excited about it and the new book, and I just love it. I'm having so much fun with everybody on there. We're having such lovely conversations in there. I really love the community aspect of it and the vibe that everybody's bringing to it and staying super positive and being helpful, and I don't know, just love it. So thank you all for being there if you've already joined. Come on, Georgie. Okay, go. Then lay down. You're just such a good girl. You like to lay there and go. Yes. Another one of those things that, well, I've gotten behind in is some cleaning in the house. So I'm gonna do some light cleaning and maybe some organizing because I just really need it, especially the floors, because my rugs shed so much. Like, I love those rugs, but they do shed way too much. I need to organize the office like you would not believe. It is, here, let me show you. It's driving me a little crazy right now because it's just a mess. Especially this stuff here, like everything actually has a shelf that it sits on and I know what it is. So like this is all paper and office and mail and stuff for the business. This is down here, all my computer equipment and camera equipment. Below on the lower shelf is all my knitting supplies and crafting things. Printer up here, and then kind of miscellaneous junk and stuff. But needless to say, it makes my brain so chaotic that I think I need to organize it today because it's just driving me crazy. Okay, is anybody else like this, that it feels so satisfying to add labels to everything? I just love it. I have all my labels on my boxes. Everything is nice and organized. So I'm gonna put it up on top now. And the last thing that I need to do in here is I bought this anti-slip mat because that huge guillotine cutter, I have a separate table for it that I purchased off of Facebook Marketplace, and it just slides all over it when I bring the hammer down, so to speak. So I'm gonna put this down on the table and it won't slip. So I think this is gonna be just perfect, actually. Actually, it might be a little too thin. I might have to double up on it. Oh, not bad, Amber. Perfect. Hopefully that doesn't make a difference. There is a little ridge. I guess I could cut it here, but I don't think it'll be a big deal. All right, let's bring the cutter in now. This thing is really heavy. Okay. I think I've got it. I mean, I've got a little overhang here. I don't care. It's gonna slide a little bit, but that's not going anywhere. It was slipping so much every time I used it, because you kind of put your weight on it. All right, it's all done. So much more organized, except for that little piece right there with all the paper. But that's for another day. The desk got a little bit of cleaning up and sprucing up as well. This office is so tiny for what I'm doing. Oh, it's okay though. I'm gonna make it work until I just can't. My lease is up here in September. Honestly, I do not want to move again. I was really hoping that the next place that I moved to would be my own place, like that I bought. So yeah, we're gonna figure it out and make do. I hung my plaque from YouTube, 100,000 subscribers. There's definitely been a lot going on behind the scenes during my busy season. I was recovering from the kidney stone surgery, which honestly took far longer than I expected to feel like myself again. But thankfully, I do now, and I finally feel better. And when I started working on something new, the snail mail club called the Story Post, which has been so much fun designing, testing, printing, cutting, and figuring out my processes. And then there's the table, the membership on my website that I somehow started at the exact same time as the Story Post. Quite accidentally, but that's a whole story for another day. And at the same time, normal life is still happening alongside all of it, and I'm trying to keep up. So right now, I'm just taking it day by day. I keep a list of what I need to do, and I check things off as I go. Some days I get through all of it, and some days I move it to the next day with no shame. Because I know I cannot do everything at once, and I don't want to get into that place again where I'm pushing so hard and I start to feel off physically or mentally. And even with all of this, I still notice this feeling pop up sometimes, like I'm behind on something. Check out what I got. Jigsaw puzzle glue came in. From what I've read, I just have to glue the front of the puzzle, but I need to put some parchment paper underneath it so it doesn't get on the puzzle board. I'm actually really excited about this. I'm really hoping that it comes out well because I have a frame for it. The frame came too, and I think it could actually look kind of cute on the wall. We'll see. This is my first time. Let's see. I feel like I gotta go under and get to the middle first. This way. I feel like there has to be an easier way. I'm probably making this harder than it really is, but oh well, we'll get there. How do I get the piece? It's underneath the parchment paper. Okay. Quick drying says it dries within an hour or two. Easy to install. All right, let's see how this works. So I'm gonna try just a little area. Let's clear. Oh, that's not too bad. It spreads very easily. All right. Shoot, I don't know. Let's see how this works. Maybe I should do the edges first. I don't know what's enough or what's too much, to be honest with you. It's kind of hard to see like where you've gone over almost. And I just hope it's smooth. Okay, I think I've got it all on there, but I'm gonna go over each area again, just to make sure it's like pushed into the insides, like in between the grooves a little bit. And make sure there's no like streaks or huge clumps, you know, of glue. I'm pressing kind of hard, not too hard, but hard enough. So I think if I just go down like every area here, I don't really know how forgiving this glue is. Like, is it gonna just kind of, you know, let gravity do its thing and it flattens out and there won't be clumps? But I don't want to take any chances, so this is what we're doing. She's It's Georgie's dinner time. To get her normal food. Then we're gonna give her a little chicken because she loves her chicken. Everybody knows. She's sitting here staring. She loves her chicken. She'll get some blueberries and her omegas. There we have it. There's Georgie's dinner. You ready, Georgie? Yes, you hungry? Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Did Georgie like her chicken? Like she went for the chicken first, of course. Good morning, friends. Oh, I had such a good sleep. I actually slept in. It's like 9:30 right now. You're not getting my food. I have trained a little criminal here. She is just constantly trying to get food, trying to get my coffee, trying to like, if I cannot let anything around her that she might be able to get into. So I even like put my food right here on the table, but even with that, I'm afraid like she'll jump up here and then get up there and get it. So I don't put it there either if I'm walking away, which I'm about to do. I'm gonna watch her very closely because I have my coffee. So you stay there. Anyways, I have my coffee now. Oh, it is a beautiful, beautiful morning outside. Spring is in the air still. Oh my gosh. I am just loving this weather. Got a few things to do today, and the puzzle, I'll have to show you. It's dried up really nicely, I think. All right, I have the picture frame here and the puzzle glue is completely dry. So I'm going to get this prepped and then we'll put it in here. All right, plexiglass is in. This actually has done really well. Look at this, it just is coming right off. Still want to be careful though. I don't want to take any chances. Make sure I get it in one piece. All right, please stay together. Oh wait, I gotta put the mat down first, I forgot. All right. Right there. I just love it. I think it looks so good. I'm pleasantly surprised. I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe I'll put it up here to the right. I don't know, I gotta figure the placement out. All right, there she is. Now I can actually start a new puzzle because my puzzle board is free now. So I went and got my mail the other day, and first time I've actually gotten mail in my new P.O. box. And I got this cute little envelope of goodies. She's from Arizona, and look at these cute little cactuses that she put on there. And in it is this little book here. It's like a little journal of goodies. So it says coffee because she clearly knows that I love coffee. I have a little pad. It's always coffee time. I've got coffee beans up here, some little paper clips. I mean, this is so thoughtful. When life gives you lemons, give them back and tell them you want coffee. This is so adorable. I love it. And then a little card in here. Coffee cup with flowers and beans coming out, like an aroma. And this is absolutely adorable. You are very, very talented, I have to tell you. Thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. Oh, it's just fun getting little things in the mail. Made for Amber by Judy. Thank you, Judy. It's so cute and thoughtful. Oh, and it came with a little pin too. Thank you. I love this.
See, snail mail is fun. It's so fun and enjoyable, and it just brightens your day. All right, speaking of brightening my day, time for the coffee. I feel like I'm dragging today a little bit. Yeah, but I'm having fun. By the way, did you guys notice my little art print over here on my wall? I hung it just the other day on the back wall. I figured that was a good place for it because, well, that's kind of my coffee station over here. Kind of. I mean, the whole thing is pretty much dedicated to coffee. Anyways, I thought it looked cute up there. I love it. I'm just putting more art and colorful things on the wall. Oh, and my new cup, my yellow cup, is very, very bright, but I love it. It's yellow. I don't have very many yellow things, but I do like yellow. I'm just looking at this wall. I just love it. Sorry, I know I'm grinning ear to ear, but it's just fun. It really transforms the whole space too. That's the thing, is you actually want to have things in your life that feel good to you and, I don't know, fill you up and make you feel better and make your home feel like really nice, and you want to come home to it and relax and enjoy it. I think that's what we all want, right? Yeah. All right. I need to get to work. I think it's time to print some art, by the way, for my April edition. I have 372 to print. So I'm gonna go do that now. And then I'm gonna start writing the letter that I'm going to include in the envelope as well. And yeah, that'll probably be it for the day. It's a lot.
Even when I feel behind, I pay attention to what my days actually look like. I'm taking care of my health. I'm slowly putting this home together. I'm building something new in my business that I really care about. And I'm still keeping the small things that help me slow down, like going to bed at a decent time, even on the busier days. It's not perfectly balanced and it's not all caught up, but it feels real. And maybe this is just what the season looks like right now. I'm not behind. I'm just in the middle of it and enjoying the process as I go.